So begins the tour of the famous haunted Audley End house. We approach the front door, as many a duke has done in the past. Through into the main hall. First, the royal ping pong table. Now, the majestic antique clock here. We enter into the blue room. Here in the blue room, the famous sagging sofa of Audley End and the famous ghost of the Duchess haunts the window where she hung herself by her toe until she was dead.
We're rolling.
We're rolling, thank you. Here, the famous trainman crapper is the ghost of the basketball legend that is Callum Blake. He actually crapped himself to death whilst reading a book about trains he loved. Next, through into the game room where the famous witch plays Eternity. Now into the checkered room through the antique television that receives no channels. And now we visit the mausoleum of the deathbed. A picture, death by social media. Quickly back through into the first kitchen and the haunted fridge. And now the second kitchen, where the ghost of the oven glove repeatedly opens and closes the door for eternity. Back into the hallway we come. Here in the leather lounge sits the ghost of the Duke of Trumper, ever reading close to the cupboard of the famous washroom in the fridge of beer. Next, into the majestic dining room. Oil paintings adorn the walls and the famous stophead clock of Audley End. And here at the end, beneath, the picture of the Queen, the lady of the house sits, awaiting her company. Let's just travel upstairs where more ghosts await. There she sits, gazing out at the drainpipe, awaiting her future husband. Oh, we enter into the famous Sarah and Colineth. And here,
Love den.
the love den, where the princess forever combs her scraggy mane. You bastard. We travel forth to the Carpeteth wing. First, women please knock. The famous whorehouse bedroom, overlooking the garden where the wenches were stored. He would look at his trains and take his women into the open bathroom, and when he'd finished with them, would flush them down this plug hole. Everywhere blue, just like the pervert's mind. Gaze upon the drive, the stack. We move on to the master bedroom, where the bed is rolleth and the Duke forever looks out and wonders, did I put the pool in the right place? And the famous Duke's crapper with the loose lid of Audley End. Let us move on to the east wing, see what we may see there. We travel down the steppeth that leads to the east wing of Audley End. First, into the servants' bedrooms with the ruffled sheets and the bunk bed where the maidens are stored for later use. Moving swiftly on now. What is in here? Oh, no, excuse me. She is the famous reader of the turret. Oh, God. I apologise. Through here. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, my lord. This is the lost bathroom of Audley End. I've just found it. What a majestic room. Oh, the bathroom is not happy. We must leave. Here the Duke would sit and stare out upon the tourist traffic heading to the famous English Heritage Building. Say evil things. Next, the shared bathroom. Bath is not long enough for these tall foreigners. Day to you. And here, another maiden awaits. Ah, yes. The East Wing is famous for its maiden storage, where the Duke would keep them until he needed them. And here is a portrait of the Duke's famous train. It reminded of him, a red throbbing beast. Up the turret we go. What will we find here? Ah, yes, the photo of the Duke's son when he was younger. And here he is, current day. Turned from chimp into gamer. Note the vacant stare and the blank screen. Here. What is it? I don't like this a bit. This is... Some of these parts have never been explored. Oh, and that's the reason why. Just get out of here. It's quite enough. Let us pause to take in the view. Beautiful. Down we go. Back down now to the main hall. Visited everywhere now. Let us go back down now. And all the ghosts are gathered.
Bye bye. Cheerio.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
And so goodbye to Audley End.